everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. We made this size. Now let's make the minis. Stay tuned. In a recent video, and I'll have that video linked in the description box below, I showed you how to make this book. And I'm using mine to hold tea, but you can use this for gift cards, bath sachets, candies, hot chocolates, whatever it is you might want to put in it. This is a larger one, but today we're going to focus on making these cute minis. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new subscribers and to all of my new friends. Welcome back to all of my longtime subscribers and longtime friends. Thank you all so much for the amazing way in which you support me and my channel. I really, really do appreciate it. As I said earlier, we made this book, but today we're going to make the little sisters to that book, and I think that you're going to enjoy this fold over process. It's going to be so simple. I'll give you a closer look in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. So here is a closer look at what we're going to be making today. When finished, these will measure 4 by 3.5, and they will be 1.5 inches wide. And they are so stinking cute, y'all. You are going to love these. And when you open them, they open just like the others. They're smaller, and there's a different twist to these than the other one. We actually have a flip top to each one of our little pockets. And these are so easy to do. I think you're going to be amazed at how easy they are to do. So there's that one. And here's this one. See how cute these are? Easy to decorate. Very quick little gift that you can give as a hostess gift. These are great for stocking stuffers. These are great for Secret Santas or to leave on the desk of a coworker. So many options on ways that you can use these. Here's what you're going to need to make it. This will be a chipboard project, and I am using the medium weight chipboard that I'll have linked in my Amazon storefront, and you can find the link for the storefront in the description box below. I have one piece that measures 1.5 by 4. And I have 2 pieces that measure 3.5 by 4. Now, if you don't have chipboard, you can try using cereal boxes or boxes of that type material, doubled up, shoe boxes. You can even try using cardboard. Give it a try and see if the outcome is okay for you. And then we have 3 pieces of decorative cardstock, more of a light to medium weight and consistency. We have one piece that measures 8 5/8 by 9. We have one piece that measures 8 7/8 by 9, and then we have a piece that measures 10.5 by 8. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to place down the chipboard pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape backers from all of these pieces. So once we have our tape backers removed from the chipboard pieces, I'm going to take one of the pieces that measures 3.5 by 4, and I'm going to place it down, and I'll be coming in about 1/2 inch from the side and 1/2 inch from the bottom. Then I'm going to place down my chipboard spine, and this measures 1.5 by 4. And when I place it down, I'm placing it down with a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch in spacing. Then I'll place down the second piece. Then I'm going to take my pen and just make some marks so that you can see what I'm doing. When I cut, I'm going to cut like this, and I'll cut like this in this corner as well. So I'm cutting at an angle this way and this way. And I'll do the same thing here. I'll cut there, and then I'm going to cut in at a very slight angle there, very slight angle coming in here, and this way. So hopefully this will give you an idea on how to cut and where I'm actually cutting. So I am going to go ahead, follow those marks that I made, and I'll do a very slight angle. And then I forgot to tell you that here along the bottom, we'll go in between these 2 score marks and do the same thing. So So I'm going to angle and remove. Angle and remove. Then let's go ahead and follow the mark I made there, as well as the mark that I made there. Then here, and a very slight angle in there. So now I'm just going to take my double stick tape, and let's just go ahead and cover the chipboard. Y'all, I'm addicted to making these little books because they're so easy and so quick. And I know so many people that will enjoy getting these. I'm going to take a thinner piece of tape and put that. And now I'll just make sure that I have that nice and stuck. I'm going to bring in my stylus, press it against the chipboard, and then drive it into the paper to give myself a nice little score. This will help if your paper might want to crack. So I'm just going across the bottom. We'll go this way, and we'll do this as well. So now all I'm going to do is just stand it up and train my paper to fold. Then I'm going to take my tape runner and I'm going to add some tape to these side and bottom flaps. And then I'm going to remove the tape backers. We'll go ahead and fold in these sides. And fold in these sides. And now I'm just going to make sure that I have a good stick, and then I'm going to add some tape along these edges. Then I'm going to peel away my tape backer, and we're just going to stand this up and fold it over. And when you do, you should have complete coverage on this side. Then I'm just going to use my big old spatula to go in and get everything nice and stuck, and then define the spines. And then I'll just take my big old spatula, go along the top and the sides, give it that nice professional finish. And there is my sweet little booklet. You see how easy it was to make. We're going to go ahead and make the inserts, and you'll see how easy they are as well. So we're going to have two pieces. We'll have one piece that measures 9 by 8 7/8. On the 9-inch side, let's score at 3.5 and at 7 1/8. Then we're going to rotate it to the 8 7/8 inch side. Let's score at 1.5 and at 3 3/4. Rotate it to the opposite 8 7/8 inch side. Score at 1.5 and 3 3/4. Then we'll bring in the piece that measures 8 5/8 by 9 on the 9-inch side. Let's score at 3.5 and at 7 1/8. Then on the 8 5/8 inch side, we're going to score at 1/2 inch and at 3 3/4. Then we rotate it to the opposite 8 5/8 inch side. We're going to score at 1/2 inch and at 3 3/4. And so now we're going to fold and burnish all of those scores on both pieces. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get rid of the 4 corner pieces on all 4 sides of both of these pieces. And you'll see what I mean in just a minute. So when we folded our flap, we created 2 corner pieces here. When we folded the bottom, we created 2 corner pieces here. So all we're going to do is go to the intersection and treat it just like we would an envelope. We're just going to angle in a little as we go down. Angle there to remove that piece. Angle here. Angle in here. And the same thing over here. So we're just going to angle. Angle to remove. Angle. You guys might hear Loki walking around. And angle to remove. Let's go ahead and do this piece so that you'll see exactly what I'm doing, and it'll just become second nature to you. So we're going to go ahead and we angle in here, angle here to remove this piece, angle here, and then angle here at the bottom to remove that piece. On this side, we angle, 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 and angle. So now we have 2 pieces that look like this. Now we're going to take this center section here and we're going to cut up on the line to free up the center tab. So I am just going to cut straight down. And then I'll angle in on the side tab. And the same thing here. And it's going to look like this. Then I'm just going to fold this in to remove it out of my way and reduce that in size. Let's go ahead and do the same thing here. So on the smaller flap, we have that center section that we need to free. And then I can angle in, angle, and reduce. Then I'm just going to angle this little piece just a little bit because that's going to make it easier to fold in. Same thing here. Now I'm going to bring in my handy dandy scissors and I'm just going to round the flaps. If you have a corner rounder, you can use that as well. I know that not everyone has a corner rounder, so I'm just showing you how we can get that rounded look if we don't have a corner rounder. And I'm also just going to round that little tab there, so it'll be like that. We'll do the same thing on this side. I am just going to round my corners. Around here and here, fold that in, and I am just going to round this a little bit. So now all we're going to do is I am just going to fold in these sides. Then I'll just take my glue and we're going to fold up and glue this piece in place. And the way that we do that is I'm going to add some glue on this flap, glue on this tab, and then if you follow this piece down, I am going to add glue in this center portion here. So I am just going to place some glue right in there. Now I can fold up and fold over. And then I'm just going to use my big old spatula to get this stuck. And then I'm just going to work my spine. And there is one, and it looks like that. I'm going to take my glue. We're going to fold that over and get that stuck. Then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to place our glue right here and then in the center section. Fold up. And get this stuck. And then I'm just going to make sure that I have my spine well defined. And then I'll add some glue here. We're going to fold over and get that stuck. Okay, so once you have these two put together, you're going to have one spine that is not as wide as the other spine. This spine that is not as wide goes on the inside of this spine. So I'm going to take my glue, add some glue, and then I'm just going to place this down. And we just want to make sure that we have it nice and centered on the inside. And when you do, just get it stuck and make sure it's stuck this way and this way. Then we're going to take this piece and we fit it in this piece. So I am going to take my glue, add my glue, we're going to take these and we just put them in. And all I'm going to do is make sure that on this side, I have the same amount of space that I have on this side. And then at the top, I have the same amount of space here at the top that I do at the bottom. And when I'm fine with how it looks, I will just get a nice stick. And I'll use my big old spatula to get that stuck. And now I'm going to close this using some Velcro dots. So I'm going to put that Velcro dot right there. Do that one. Open. Take this Velcro dot. Place it right there. Then we'll take another Velcro dot. Place it down. And then we place down the last Velcro dot. And so there is my little book. You can see that I have my 4 compartments here that have goodies on the inside. I have a nice, beautiful, fun, festive little gift that I can give to someone. I am simply going to decorate this with stickers. So I have decided to use a sticker sheet from Echo Park, and it's called a Lumberjack Christmas. The Echo Park item number is ALC220014. So I am just going to open this, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to find toppers that I want to put on the inside. So I'm going to take this one that says Happy Holidays, place it there. Take this one that says Joy, place it there. And I'm going to take Let It Snow and place it there. And then here at the front, I'm going to put Jingle All the Way. When we open, I want something fun and festive right here. So I think I'm going to go with the red truck here. It says Tree Farm. And I'm going to see if the Joy to the World will actually fit. And it does. And I'm going to take this one that says I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. We're going to put that there. Then I'm going to take this little Merry Christmas reindeer and we're going to put it right there. Then when I open, I am just going to find something to put right here. So I think I'm going to take this little ornament. Then when I open this, I think I'm going to take this second red truck, and I'm just going to put it right there in the middle and get that stuck so it doesn't come up. And I have some little Christmas trees on here that I am just going to place down. One right there. Place one just coming out of the truck like that. So much more you can do to this if you want, but I'm going to leave that as is. Then I'm going to take this sticker, put it right there, top it with this little spray, and then Merry and Bright across the bottom. Let it snow right there. I'm going to grab some snowflakes, and we're just going to let it snow. See if I can get one more red one. On the back, I'm just going to take this piece, put it right there. We're going to take Deck the Halls, put that right there. And then on this page, I'm going to go with Cookies for Santa. We're going to put that right there. But then we're going to take this little Santa here and put him right there. And then I'll use the front to convey just a sweet little message that says, the most wonderful time of year. I'm going to take this spray, and we're going to put this spray on just like that. And then I have this little bow that we're going to put right at the bottom. And so there is another really sweet 3.5 by 4 inch by 1.5 inch little book. We can open this book, we can place a T in there, close it. I'm going to take a Ghirardelli chocolate, place it in this pocket, close it. Take another Ghirardelli chocolate, place it in this pocket, and close it. Then I'm going to take another T, put it in this back pocket, and close it. And now we have a nice little gift of tea and chocolate that we can give to someone. I think I'm just going to add a little something to the back, and we're going to call it Done. So I'm going to take this sticker. We're going to put it right on the back because this is a nice lumberjack themed book, and it says Fresh Cut Cedar Pine Christmas Trees. The most wonderful time of the year. Oh, how pretty is this, and how simple was it to make? It didn't take a whole lot. And for those of you who are interested, I will have 5 kits available of these on my website. So this kit will include an assortment of stickers. You'll get the pre-cut chipboard as well as the papers that I used on this particular project. But aren't these beautiful? If you're doing a craft fair, this is definitely an eye catcher for your table. Look how gorgeous these are. Red and white certainly catch the eye. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this fun, easy way to make a mini book. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.